Team, welcome to Raising Havana, episode 14. So today we took Havana to a new place to practice some of her outdoor stuff. So we worked on some recall cue stuff, some loose lead walking stuff, and some check-in stuff. I'll go through all three of those individually. So we've really started hammering down on her recall cue. So what you'll notice in the video is that when I do call her, I'm waiting for her to be investigating something else. She's got an amazing recall cue when it's just me calling her and she's kind of out in the open. But what I really want to build into her is that the recall cue is more valuable than other smells and things in the environment. This is part of my low-level distraction training. I want to make sure that I can recall her in general and can recall her off of a low distraction smell or something like that, so that when we build up to working properly around other dogs and people, I'm not going to have any issues calling her back because we've had that gradual escalation. Her check-ins have also been really, really good. So if you don't know what a check-in is when your dog is wandering around the environment and they turn to look at you. So I'll use my marker word and reward Havana for doing this. This is really, really useful because it will teach your dogs to go a certain radius away from you, will teach them to always be slightly engaged with where you are and keep an eye on your body language. We also did a lot of turning around stuff, so be walking in a direction then turn back the opposite way, just to make sure that she was following us, and when she did follow us, we'd reward her for that as well. As you can tell, we use quite a lot of treats with the little one at this stage because we want those behaviours inbuilt. We want them to be a reflex. I want her to think that going out and about is investigating the environment, but also engaging with us. And that's the default that we work towards. With the loose lead walking stuff, again, we're still working mostly off lead. The stuff that I have done with her on lead, I'll try and get a video of soon, has been really, really positive. But what I want her to understand is that when we are walking and I'm rewarding her at my side, to hang out in that space for a small period of time. This is going to teach her that actually hanging out there is the best place to hang out because rewards keep coming at that specific location. And a lot of loose lead walking is about reward placement. So you'll notice that I want her on my left hand side, and so I reward her with my left hand. If I rewarded her with my right hand, she would start moving across from me to try and get the treat. So I want to keep her in that specific position. You can also see she was a little bit distracted by my mum in the video, which is why she keeps looking back. That was the main training that we did with her, just taking her on outing to a new place. But we did have a bit of an unfortunate incident with children. So we took her over to kind of see some kids just so she could watch them. And unfortunately, one of the children did run towards her. She's still quite nervous of people, and so I took her off. In situations like this, you have to be the advocate for your dog. So I looked at that situation and I went, Havana isn't going to cope. So I just took her away while my mum chatted with the dad of the kids, social distancing of course, and I just moved her away so she could watch the kids from a distance. So never feel like you owe other people when you're out on a dog walk. Provided you're in control of your dog and everything's going well, then that's all good. But don't feel the need to let people say hi to your dog or let children run up to your dog if you think your dog is going to be uncomfortable with that. So there we go. That's what we mainly worked on today. You can see these two hanging out in the background as well. I promise that they are also walked and trained. They're just not the point of this diary. If you have any questions about today, please drop them in the comments. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel to keep up with Havana's daily adventures. And you can find me on Facebook at Jack Fenton - the Dorset Dog Trainer. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll chat with you again soon. Bye.